right, so we're going to start our Q&A session in a few minutes. What I'm going to do now is hand everybody an index card and a pencil, and you can write down your question if you'd like to ask of our editor, Beth Kawasaki, okay? And if you'd like to ask a question, you can
Okay guys, so as we're passing these around, basically what we're looking for is any questions that you have for Beth in regards to Super Mario Adventures. That's what we're here to talk about today. In the odd chance that you would like to ask other Nintendo questions, I will certainly be up here as well, and I can answer them to the best of my ability. We can, I can tell you if there's any NX questions that's not going to get answered tonight, but you can certainly send them up. It's always good to have a laugh, right? Okay, so we're going to get started in a couple minutes. So hang tight. Anybody who has a book, we have your seats. Anybody in the back, come closer. We're going to have a lot of fun. We have some cupcakes over here. We have some special visitors. So let's get comfortable and have some fun. Anybody excited about tonight? Let's try this. Who went to Comic-Con today? Anyone? Okay, some of you, so you might be a little tired. Those of you guys who went, you have an excuse. Anybody else? Where's the energy? You guys have Mario shirts on. You guys should be the most excited ones. Thank you. You're actually the same colors. Who else has got Mario on? You have Luigi on, Bowser, Kirby. Come on.
Gold Mario.
This is Nintendo, guys. Nintendo New York, the only store we have in the world. It's an exciting time to be here. We even have a vintage shirt over here, Nintendo World.
Wow.
We have a Nintendo shirt. It's fun. Okay. So why are we here today? So we are here to celebrate the launch of Super Mario Adventures. And this book is hilarious, I think. I'm sure you guys think the same thing. So to start off, I thought I would just read the back really quick, just so we can sort of level set and get our minds in the right place. Alright, so the peril plagued Princess Toadstool is kidnapped by the diabolical deadbeat Bowser. Okay, so let's just stop there. Working for Nintendo, I've been here for about 5 years now. These are things that we would probably never publish again, right? This was back in the 90s when, you know, licensing was a little bit looser. But Super Plumbers Mario and Luigi hatch a plan with their new friend Yoshi to rescue her. Are the Super Mario Brothers plans a pipe dream? Can they stop the Koopa King before the forces the princess to be his bride? Okay? Exciting, exciting stuff. We don't really refer to Mario and Luigi anymore as plumbers. So again, a lot of old things in here. There's a lot of fun things in here. But we're gonna get started. So this fantastic book was published by our partners at Viz Media. Not you, Luigi. And with us today we have Beth Kawasaki, who's the senior editor of Editorial Director at Viz Media. So Beth, why don't you come and join us? I think we can do better with applause than that. Because without Beth, we don't have this book. This content is over 20 years old. You know, all the time, and we speak to you guys all the time. Oh, but do you want a Nintendo? I want to have the nostalgia back. I want to see something cool. I want to see, and Beth is providing that cool, right? Okay, let's take a seat. Yep, turn on. Okay guys, the way this is going to go, I'm going to have a couple questions for Beth just to get started. And then what you guys can do is start handing your questions up to anyone wearing the Nintendo New York jacket. Okay, or you can just send them right up to the front. Okay, so Beth, why don't we start by just telling us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my son. I'm older than some of you in this room who weren't even around when this was published the first time. So this is cool that you guys like all the nostalgia stuff too. So I work at Viz Media, and I'm the senior editorial director there, but that means I get to work on comics all day. So it's a cool job. I get to work on comics and art books. A lot of stuff we do is tied into Nintendo, like Zelda, and Pokemon, and of course, so that's sort of my short version of what I get to do, but we get to acquire things from Japan, especially manga, and bring it over and license it, and basically turn language you get to read, which is English, and touch up sound effects, and make the dialogue fun and funny, and then get into the stories.
So who remembers a partnership we did with Viz Media about a year ago? Yeah? Okay. What was it?
Zelda.
Zelda, yeah? Okay. Beth, did you have anything to do with that one?
I also edited that movie, so yes, I had something to do with that.
So, Beth will be signing copies of your book today. If you happen to have the Zelda one with you, we do sell it. But if you happen to know that already, she'll also sign that one. Okay, so let's get to Super Mario Adventure. So, tell us a little bit about what is the history of this comic, why did you want to bring it back after so many years?
So did any of you read this comic when it was originally in Nintendo Power Magazine? You guys remember that magazine in the early 90s? So it was serialized in 92 every month, and then they had a bonus story of Mario vs. Mario in 93. And then they put it out into a graphic novel, very much like the one you have in your hands, and then that was it. It went away, it was never reprinted, it was sold on eBay and other places. And so we're all huge fans, it's Mario, so we were getting a little nostalgic and wanted to have something that would be really cool with Mario. We just done a Zelda book. So we looked into the rights and discovered that it was available. So we acquired the rights and put the book out in the same size, but a little bit different packaging. So everything was originally done in Nintendo Power in English, but by Japanese manga creators and artists. And it was done left to right and in color. So if any of you guys read manga, you know it's usually right to left and black and white. So the rumor I heard was Miyamoto himself, back in the early 90s, really wanted kids to know about video games. And so he thought comics was a really good way to communicate in different languages, including in American. I cannot confirm that, but that's what I've heard.
That's the rumor. So yeah, it's really interesting if you read the book, again, working for Nintendo, there's some crazy things in here. Like Bowser rapping, Luigi dressing up like Peach. I love the very end, which back in the Nintendo Power days was a bonus comic of Mario's childhood nemesis, Wario, appearing. And there's a lot of interesting firsts in this book as well. Things like Yoshi only knowing how to say Yoshi. You know, where have you heard that before? Or Luigi's general demeanor. So the fact that he was sort of scared or a little bit of a coward compared to his brother. Sorry, Luigi. Mario, am I right in saying that you're a bit more of the hero? But Luigi, you still had your own franchise with Luigi Mansion, right? There you go. Also, Peach's willingness to save Mario, right? Up until that point, it was really Mario saving the day. And then also a little bit of Bowser's humor as well. So before then, we didn't really have a personality for these characters before we started putting it into this form. And that could have also been what Miyamoto wanted to do as well, is to not humanize these characters because they're not humans, but give them a personality. Make them a little bit more relatable. What are they doing when they're not saving the world or saving the Mushroom Kingdom?
I think you don't get that deep backstory in the games as much, and this really takes the spirit of the games and puts it in comic book form. So you get to know the personalities much better. It's really fun. It's really funny.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious, but it also doesn't follow any of the stories of the games. You know, it really is its own story, which is good. It's taking that universe that you love and bringing more adventure to it, more context to it.
I think it was around the time of Super Mario World that came out, so you do see characters like Yoshi and people in it, but it's not a specific game-based story, but it's inspired by it.
What is your personal feeling? How do you feel about the book itself?
I love it. I think it's so funny and so fun, and Princess Peach really kicks butt in this story. So I have to say she kind of steals the show a little. Sorry, Mario and Luigi. You guys are totally great too. And I love that there's a bonus story of Mario versus Wario, where Wario is like totally having a different memory of what it was like when they were childhood friends, and then Mario. So it's really, really fun story.
So those of you in the crowd, do you think this was Peach's chance to shine, and maybe this is where Super Princess Peach, that idea, possibly came from? What do you think? Yes? No? Who says no? Maybe. You're a skeptic. It could have been. How about your favorite Super Mario game?
I like Super Mario World, but I sort of love Mario Kart. I love all. I don't know.
Yeah, Mario Kart's fun. I'm sure we have some Mario Kart fans here,
Mario
right?
Kart 7.
Mario Kart 7? Okay, yes. Mario Kart 8. The original, whoever threw that out there. Alright, okay.
All that, all Rainbow Road all day.
Okay, we could probably go out the whole room and talk about your favorite Mario game, right? Your experience, especially with Mario Kart. Beth, before we go into the questions from the crowd, anything else you want to share about the book itself?
Well, I don't know if you guys are interested in a little behind the scenes, but because this was published so long ago, it was done on paper. You guys remember paper? Anybody in this room? We had no original art. There was no original art to be found. Nobody knew where it was. So we had to actually go and spend a lot of money to buy some editions online that were in pretty mint condition, take them apart, and have them scanned by a special printer overseas who really specializes in high-res, nice quality stuff. So they painstakingly made sure that all the colors were correct and every little detail of the page was included and not cut off and laid out correctly. And then we brought it in-house and did the layout, came with the design and everything. But yeah, it was just not to be found. So it's sort of a little extra behind the scenes that we had to do.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, so these are random questions. These are not pre-screened to my knowledge. So we don't know where we're going to get here. So here we go. All right, as a manager that understands the difficulty of licensing, what was the biggest hurdle in bringing and reviving the Super Mario Adventures collection?
Okay, who here works in licensing is asking this question? The hardest thing is that it was archival material, like I said, and so it was difficult to get the rights just because nobody had the materials and wanted to make sure that we got the correct materials and that we could do it justice, we could do it right. And then it's just a lot of discussions. I won't bore you with what licensing involves, but there's a lot of stakeholders in this, the Nintendo company, of course, and some other companies that we have to talk to secure the rights to. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 companies we have to talk to and do contracts with before we actually can put out one product. So there's a lot of things that's happening.
How long, maybe you said this already, but how long did it take to start?
This was probably about a 1.5-year process. It wasn't as long as Zelda was. Zelda was almost 3 years.
Okay, this is a fun one. Well, we both might have fun with this one. How did Bowser have all those kids?
There were things.
No idea.
They're adopted.
Are they all adopted?
They were created by magic.
That's your guess?
Miyamoto confirmed that they were actually all 7 of them are actually and Junior is the only one who's permanently confirmed to be the son of Bowser.
Son of Bowser. What's your name, bud?
My name is Patrick.
Patrick. Well, actually, I'm a Patrick as well. So we have, if anybody has any Nintendo questions, Patrick is sitting right there. There is a reason why there is no one sitting next to him. He has the floor, so we'll send all Nintendo questions to you, bud. But you're actually right, so good job. Okay. Any hopes for a release of the Super Metroid comic from Nintendo Power?
Oh, well, please,
You guys want to see that?
Please.
Yes? Okay. All right, I will put it on the list for sure.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Okay.
All right, this is from Patrick. I'm wondering if it's the same Patrick. Patrick, this is your moment, bud. Mom, I hope you're getting all this on camera. All right, so who is your favorite Koopaling? We have some options that he gives us here. Roy, Lemmy, Ludwig. Yeah, Roy? My favorite would be Ludwig, because with a name like Ludwig, come on. That's way better.
With the shades, man.
And then the second question, because Patrick will not be outdone, what's your favorite Mario game? I think we covered that already, yeah. So Mario Kart, yeah. Okay. All right. I think you might have covered this, but we'll cover it again. How did you make Princess Toadstool kick so much butt?
Well, I didn't come up with a story, but know. I think it's really great though. I'm all for women not sitting in the corner waiting to be rescued. So I really love that she has the power and she really rescues them a lot more, Mario and Luigi, than they rescue her. Even though she's the one who's been kidnapped and is supposedly, waiting for them to come to get her. It's not really the case in the story. So.
Here at Nintendo, we are all about powerful women. I mean, we've already gone through 5 questions, and we've already talked about 2 of them, Princess Peach and Samus, right? So,
Yeah.
and the list continues. Okay, next one. Was it difficult to obtain all of the comics from Nintendo Power since it doesn't exist anymore?
Yes, it's difficult. But if you have enough money, you can get anything. So we decided to spend a lot of money to get everything, basically. Because it's hard, because most of you guys, if you have it originally, you probably threw it out at the time, or you put it away, and then, I don't know, it got like wet or damaged, or the corners were dog-eared. So we had to source it in a lot of different ways. Yeah, it wasn't one source.
Does anybody know the first time this was compiled together? It was compiled once before, many years ago. 1993, it's also a graphic novel. Do you remember the reason why it was done? Trivia question. If anybody knows, I have a Nintendo New York coin for you. Patrick, do you know? The question was, when was the first time this was compiled outside of its original release by Nintendo Power? It was in Nintendo Power first, and then when was it released after that? I'll give you a hint. It was for an anniversary. No. Anybody else want to venture a guess? Just thinking about it. Go ahead. It was by Nintendo Power, yeah. You could order it from Nintendo Power. It was July of 1993. Well, what was it for? No? We have a winner. So it's the 50th issue and the 5th anniversary of Nintendo Power. So see me afterwards. I'll have a little gift for you. Good job. So this is the second time now that we're doing this, but that was immediately after these had all been put into the Nintendo Power, and it brought it together. But it was by mail only and through the magazine. Okay. Can we expect another publication, perhaps compiling the Nestor comics from Nintendo Power?
You guys have a good wish list. Maybe. I can't say anything about anything yet. But yeah, we love all the comics that were in Nintendo Power and some other things that ran other places. So we would love to do more. Let you know. Stay tuned. Go to viz.com.
While we're on this, does anybody have any of these original Nintendo Powers? Does anybody have the whole collection? Yeah, the whole collection. Every Nintendo Power or every Nintendo Power that we're talking about? You buying them as an adult? Okay. Yeah, it still counts. Well, to make me feel better, show of hands in this room how many people have bought something that is probably for a child, but you bought it for yourself. Okay, so there you go. It's completely fine. All right, next question. Is this going to be part of a larger series of books? Will there be more?
So it's similar to what we did with The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and now we have Super Mario Adventures. We are discussing some other stuff, sort of similar to the last question. I can't speak to any of it. Nothing's wrapped up right now, but we would love to do more of these. So they're fun to work on, and if you guys keep supporting us, we can keep doing more.
Awesome, that would be amazing. Okay, will the other Mario manga have a chance, or will get serialized for the US?
I don't know who asked that question. Are you talking about the Mario manga that's in Japan?
Specifically, yeah, whatever's being serialized over there, if there is an actual chance for it to come over, just as much as The Legend of Zelda manga is being released.
Yeah, so in Japan there's a different Mario series that's been running for a while. Yeah, it's always a possibility, especially if this sells well, we can always look at doing more. This is our first Mario.
Okay. this is sort of the same type of question. Are you going to publish a continuation of the comic, the second part?
There's not really a second part to this story. This was the original story from the early 90s, but again, we'll look into the other series that are out.
Same question. This person wants to know if you're going to do Star Fox.
There are a lot of Star Fox fans. Okay, who here would want to see Star Fox? Okay, who would buy it? Who would buy 2 of them? For a friend and yourself. Okay, we've been getting a lot. I'd say that's the most requested one after Zelda and Mario is Star Fox.
What do you guys love about Star Fox? What is it? Blue barrel. Blue barrel. Yeah. Okay. All right. Last question, and then we'll open it up to the floor again. If you guys now have some courage you didn't have before. Was it satisfying to remove the old Nintendo comics? Yeah, to remake the old Nintendo comics and I guess the process maybe? Do you enjoy comics maybe?
Oh, that's a Comic-Con.
Oh, did you enjoy Comic-Con? Have you been at Comic-Con?
I have been to Comic-Con for the last 2 days. Yeah, I love it. It's a blast. I saw you. Maybe I saw you. There were some Mario and Luigi's walking around, some Princess Peaches for sure. No, I see Bowser. I didn't see a Yoshi guy. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I mean, when you get to work on something like this, I mean, no offense to other kinds of publishing, but it's a lot more interesting to me than working on maybe an academic book type of kind of thing. It's a fun story. People just light up when you tell them when to get to work. It's pretty cool to go to work and work on comics and work with characters that you fuck with, that you love, and they have really interesting stories. So, yeah, it's not bad at all. Again, Comic-Con is always fun. I love putting it out. So, I love going to panels. I love seeing all the fans. I love people coming up to our booth. It's great. It's really cool. Oh yeah, exhausted. But it's okay. Just keep going.
Now where in Comic-Con is the Viz Media booth? So they can go and find you tomorrow and bug you all down.
Yeah, we are booth 2036, 2036.
Patrick, did you write that down? No? Did you get that? No?
We got you, man. We got you.
Gotcha, buddy. Okay, so we'll open it up to the floor. Hey, Ashley, you or Rita, you want to maybe carry the mic if somebody has questions? Or if we get someone else? Okay, we're going to pass the mic around. Just put your hand up if you guys have an additional question. You can ask your questions to Beth. I didn't introduce myself earlier. My name is PJ. I'm the general manager here at the store. And I've been a part of Nintendo for about 5 years now. You can certainly ask me your Nintendo questions, and best I can answer. We'll start passing this around. Put your hand up if you have a question. Any questions? I think, yeah, maybe we got them all. You guys are ready for cupcakes? Show of hands, who wants a cupcake? Okay, great. Yeah, of course. You guys have questions, or you're still doing cupcakes? Cupcakes. All right, last chance for any other questions that Beth and I can answer for you. Go ahead, Beth.
What about the other Mario story in Eternal Power when you buy a birthday present from Princess Peach?
I think that ran a few months later. Is that what you're talking about? The short one? Yeah, that was not contained in the original collection of the graphic novel, so those rights weren't available at this time. But I would love to put it somewhere else as well.
Go ahead, Patrick. Hang on. There you go, Beth.
I know, I should just come on.
What does J stand for? Oh, John. Patrick James and Patrick John.
Wow. Two PJs.
Any questions for Patrick?
So Patrick basically just told me he's taking my job. He's basically clarifying if John and James are close enough, and I think they are. So this may be my last event. Go ahead, Robert.
I don't really have a question. I just really want a Metroid comic to come out, so I'm just saying that.
We hear you loud and clear. Metroid, very popular franchise. Star Fox, very popular franchise. Obviously, Mario and Zelda franchises. There's a lot of content out there, right? I would say be patient. You know, over the last couple of years, you've seen things that both Viz Media and some of our other publishing partners have done that everybody has really gotten behind. So we hear you. We obviously see you guys purchasing these things, and we're excited that you're excited about our franchises. So be patient. There's a lot of things happening, and hopefully we can continue to bring more things to you guys. Okay, thanks, Robert. Any other questions? Okay, great. So let's give it up for Beth. Let's give it up for Beth one more time because it took a year and a half to make this book. Just because, let's give it up for Patrick too. Okay, so those of you guys who purchased books today, what we're going to do is Beth, you just stay here at this table. This works for you. Okay, Beth's gonna hang out. You can come up, you can talk to her. She doesn't bite. I know that we gave out the free posters. You have the books. If you'd like her to sign one of those or both of those, we have some Sharpies up here. Feel free to line up where the cake is. Maybe over here. Mario and Luigi?
Yes, we'll be out in 5 minutes.
Mario and Luigi will be out in about 5 minutes at that backdrop if you'd like to take a picture with them. And then also, we'll open it up to the cupcakes and the cake. Are they here?
No, don't
Hi,
touch
guys.
the cake. It's too pretty.
Guys, we wanted to thank Nerd8 Cakes for making this amazing cake and these cupcakes. We've worked with them now for multiple events, and they always deliver. You guys are fantastic. Please look them up. They have amazing stuff on their site, on their Twitter. You're everywhere. And they do Metroid. I know you guys are excited about Metroid. All right, thanks, guys.